The clock is there, it's ticking, and that's fine. Today is day 5 of giving myself the medication for my egg retrieval. This is my first time that I've actually injected myself on this arm. So every day I'm actually picking a different body part. My thighs, my arm, I did my stomach, and then now I did my other arm. One of the things that my doctor suggested is to stick to the arms and the thighs, like that meaty area. So I'm going to be focusing the rest of my shots in those areas. I want to talk about how I feel. At this point in the process, I am truly so excited. I actually went on live yesterday on one of my social media platforms, the Nancy Rodriguez on TikTok, and I just had a heart-to-heart with my audience, and it was a few hundred people. We were talking about egg freezing, we were talking about why, we were talking about opinions and politics and what is an embryo versus freezing just an egg. One of my main talking points that are watching this series is to understand being proactive with your reproduction is really important, and that's something that I want to really stand firm on. You don't need a man, you don't need a sperm to be able to do that. Freezing my eggs is going to give me the freedom to not be rushed on my timeline and to feel more confident in the things that I'm doing in life so that I don't feel rushed. Do I want a baby one day? I hope. I would love to be a mom one day. Today is not that day, and it is not tomorrow or anytime soon. I want you to know that as a woman and having the power that we have as an individual, this is me taking control of what I can. That's really my biggest motivation to freeze my eggs, is to be proactive and to get ahead of it so that I don't feel the stress of checking my biological clock. The clock is there, it's ticking, and that's fine. I am unmarried and I am in no rush to tackle those things. For me, freezing my eggs is truly about the freedom that I'm gonna have. One thing to note is this: when we get to the day of the retrieval, the embryologist, the doctor, they're gonna make a decision on which ones are viable. So let's say there's 10 eggs, maybe only a few of them are viable to freeze. And then when it is time for me to use those eggs and they get thawed and we start the IVF process, it's possible that some of those eggs don't sustain that quality. So all of this is really good to know, because at the end of the day, it's not 100% guaranteed, but I want to invest in my reproductive planning. So I freeze my eggs now. I don't have to rush. I don't have to worry about other things in my life. It is so empowering to know that I have control of my reproductive planning when it comes to making this decision of freezing my eggs. So stay tuned for the next video that's going to recap the next process. I will be starting a new medication tomorrow, so I'll tell you all about it, and I'll show you how it works too. So now, let me know in the comments if you have any questions, doubts, or concerns. I would love to help you, and if there's something I don't know, like I always say, I will try my best to find out. Bye.